Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led by the second overall pick a decade ago out of the University of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
They go play action on first down. It is caught left side. And now a small gain up to about the 32. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, they need 7. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. That plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on third down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off play action, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Give him 3 on that gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 32-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Motioning the tight end now. Goff now on third down. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw from Goff. Has the connection to right. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action here with Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Throwing again, it's Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He dodged the tackle. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Mariota. Pass complete to Lane. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Lions with a 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Goff to the air now. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it's 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Mariota to throw. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Mariota now. He connects down the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Back to throw, Mariota. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Third down.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snapping like big drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Jukes away from one. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Working inside the red zone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Gibbs on second down. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing is gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up in 2nd and goal. Goff back to throw. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point
Goff's
conversion.
got to throw for it. He has it! And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Commanders nothing.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure coming. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Offense to the line for second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now Mariota finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
And a Washington first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Throwing is Mariota. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Back to throw, Mariota. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. They go play action with Goff. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 35-yard line.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. And a lone yard coming up. Trying to sneak here, Goff. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Mariota. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Looking to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. To throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Drops back. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 21.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as with that, we sign off from D.C.